does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another special Kickstarter preview charged by BoardGameExchange.com. It's only a board game rental website. Today I'm very excited to be checking out Corporations from Monkey Finger Games. This is for 2 to 4 players, ages 5 and up, and will take you about 30 minutes to play. And in Corporations, you will be playing as a corporation, a powerful conglomerate, trying to take over your friends' corporations and eventually get enough to win the game. Sound interesting? Let's open it up and see how it plays. Alright, so inside of Corporations, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get. As always, I like to mention it's a promotional copy of the game, so obviously your rule booklet's not going to look like this, and your cards won't look like this. This is all tentative. First and foremost, we got our handy dandy rule booklet. It is 2 pages, single-sided. It is very clear, very concise. It'll teach you exactly how to play the game, which is always fantastic. Thumbs up, Monkey Finger Games. Next, we're going to take a look at the 2 kinds of cards you're going to get in the game, because this is a card game. First and foremost, you're going to get your corporations. These are the heart of the game, because these are where the real variety and spice are going to come in on this game. In this game, what you're going to be trying to do is get a certain amount of corporations. So in a 2-player game, you're going to try and have 6 corporations. In a 3-player game, you're going to have to get 7 corporations. In a 4-player game, you're also going to have to get 7 of these corporations. But some of the corporations are just generic corporations. So let's see, this is Pompey Cement Company, Inc. And that's, just a cement company, nothing special. But you might also get some special ones that are going to have this writing on the bottom. Actually, a lot of them have these special abilities, which really spice up the game. So this one says, this is Martsoft Computering. Players with this card get to draw an unused corporation card out of the box if they take over Fruit Saver Corp with a power deck. Power attack. So, if you see Fruit Saver on the board, you're like, whoa, I need to take over that, because if I do it, I gain, I'll not only get Fruit Saver, which will give me 1 corporation, but then I also get to draw an extra corporation, so right there is a 2 corporation swing, which is huge. But, anywho, how do you take over a corporation, you're asking yourself, because I'm saying you got to take them over them all. You have 3 options to take over a corporation. They are all in this black deck over here. First and foremost, you can take it over with stock, because obviously you can have the most stock and take over the corporation. Pretty simple. Or you can take it over with power. I don't know, you're going to punch some old CEOs in the face. I don't know what you're going to do, blackmail them, but whatever you're doing, you can take it over with power. Or, of course, the almighty dollar. You can take it over with, actually, that is stock again. You can take it over with money, my mistake. So you can take it over with money, power, or stock. But it's not that simple, because sometimes you're going to have this junk in your hand. Now this one says card intentionally left blank. Obviously yours is not going to have that on it. It'll have some sort of artwork with something thematically fitting the game in there. But anywho, let's show you how the game is played. We're going to do a real quick 2-player mock hand so you can see exactly how it works. We got 4 stocks over here, because you start with 4. Actually, my mistake, you actually only start with 3 in a 2-player game. So we got 3 stocks over here. 3 stocks over there. Let's take a look at what stocks we got first. Oh, I got some special abilities going on here. So there's 3, and this one has 3. So let's see. Oh, he's got the Monkey Fingers Game Incorporated, which means he gets to go first, which is a pretty nice stock to have. Next, Speedline Dial-Up Internet Company. It says players with this card may discard 1 card and draw up before attacking. That is extremely useful. And I'll get more into the discarding later. But those are his 2 special abilities. He's got 3 corporations. You need 6, as I mentioned. And then I have 3 special ones over here. I'm not going to go over all 3 of them. But this one's really nice. This says players with this card have an additional +1 to stock, attack, and defense. Because as I mentioned, you're going to be trying to take over different corporations with power, money, or stock. So that instantly gives me +1 if someone's attacking me with stock, or +1 if I'm attacking someone else with stock. So, next, you're going to draw up to 5 cards in your hand, because that is the hand limit, unless a corporation lets you do something special, which some of them, I guess, do. And then you're going to look at what's in your hand. I don't have the best hand right now. I got +1 stock, but I have +3 stock, and then I have 2 of these hand cloggers. Now, normally, I would say, yeah, +3 stock, that's not too bad, but I have to think twice, because if I want to attack this guy, he's instantly going to start with +1 stock. Now, what happens, we'll just go for its and giggles. We're going to say, all right, I'm going to attack. Well, actually, I should go over what you can do on your hand. When it's your turn, you have 2 options. First and foremost, you can discard up to 3 of the cards in your hand. So if you wanted to, you could just discard these 2, draw 2 new cards, and your hand would be over. Or you can attack. Those are the only 2 options you have, so needless to say, you're going to be attacking and planning to attack a lot in this game. There's really no defense in this game to speak of. Occasionally you can, but most of the time you're just attacking. So we're going to, for this turn, say he's going to attack with stock, and we'll just say he's going to attack, Fizzy Pop Cola Cola. So he says he's going to attack that, he sets it in the middle, and then he's going to say, I'm going to attack with stock. So you would say, uh-oh, stock. And you show he's got 3 stock in his hand. So I look at my hand and I say, ooh, I don't know what to do. I only got 2 stock, but luckily for me, I have this, which means I have 3 stock, which means it's a tie, which means I get to keep my company. But what might have happened, and which is why you need to be careful when you attack people sometimes, is if I would have had 5 stock, if the defender would have had 5 stock, what would happen is not only would I get to keep mine, but since I beat him by 2, I would get to steal 1 of his. So you need to make sure that when you're attacking, you're going to be able to win the attack, because if they have 2 more than you, well, then you're not only going to lose that battle, but you're also going to lose a stock, and then it's going to be his turn next, which means he might be able to attack you and steal your stock. But anywho, you're going to discard these, and you're going to draw back up to 5 cards, and you're going to rinse and repeat, going back and forth until someone reaches the magic number of companies, which, as I mentioned, in a 2-player game would be all 6 of them. In a 3 or 4-player game, it would be 7 different companies. But that is how Corporations is played. Alrighty then, Corporations from Monkey Finger Games. Currently on a Kickstarter near you. Check out the link below if this game intrigues you. But who is this game going to be for? Who should be checking this out? First and foremost, if you're looking for a family game, this will fit the bill. Extremely easy to learn, extremely easy to teach. You can have it you can have it out of the box, played, and back in the box in about 30 to 45 minutes. The time frame really is there, which is always a great thing with a family game because you're not going to lose interest because boom, the game's over just like that. Another thing I really liked about it is this is a great children's game. Very, very young kids can play this. Now, they have special kids rules in here, which is great, but if you take out these corporation cards with all the writing and the fancy abilities on them, you can play them with kids even younger. I played this with some 4 and 5-year-olds, no problem at all, because it essentially is just counting up the powers and the money and all that sort of thing at that point in the game. And they really did enjoy the game. The last thing I really want to point out is I really did like the different businesses in here. They all have their own unique little special abilities, and it really adds a lot of variety to the game. But that is Corporations. If it sounds intriguing to you, as I mentioned, check out the link below. Tell them Bowers Game Corner sent you. If you enjoyed this review, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for your time, YouTube.
That was a review for Corporations. For more reviews and previews, check back at Bowers Game Corner. Also check out BoardGameExchange.com, the nationwide board game rental service.